Good morning, it's Yvonne here to do your What's Cracking reading. We're going to use the Gilded Tarot this morning for the reading. Firstly, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. It's beautiful to have you on board. And for those of you who've come over from TikTok, welcome. If you are interested in personal readings with me, doing life coaching with me, or finding out where I'm going to be over the next couple of months, especially in regards to fairs, if you're in the local area. Everything is on my Facebook page, pinned to the top of the page. And if you like my page, you get included in our free card readings once a month. They are at random. I don't get to everybody, but I do try my best to get as many people as possible. I am going to be in Goulburn on the 2nd of May. I am in Merriweather in Newcastle on the 20th of June. That's what I have booked in at the moment. But I'm also off on a bit of a trip in May and hopefully might catch some of you up in Brisbane and along the coast there. All right, so I went on a bit of a hiatus again there. Let's get into this reading. Very nice. We're starting off the day with the Justice card. The Justice card is a beautiful card. I've gone really bright again. The Justice card is a really beautiful card. It is a card that sort of talks about something being put right. Now, if you're going through something at the moment that's in the courts, very often it can talk about something going in your favor here. If this is something more around karmic energy, then something is about to take place to put things right in the universe. What it feels like is that something is out of balance. Something is not quite as it should be. There's very much this energy of things not being in the right place. And I always think it's like walking into a room and somebody's moved something. Hasn't been put back. So something needs to take place to bring things back in order. And it has something to do with the decision that needs to be made. The Two of Swords is a decision that's difficult to make because it very often means that you've got to either cut something out or move away from something. It can be a card that talks about a conversation. It can talk about using strategy or your mind rather than your heart. So it's a decision that perhaps you don't want to make, or a decision that is difficult for you to make because of this energy of having your heart crossed and not wanting to perhaps hurt feelings, not wanting to sever people from your life. But sometimes this energy, especially if we're getting this Justice card, this energy says that it's something that needs to be done to put things right in the universe. Wow, okay. Heavy read this morning. We have the Death card coming through. So some of you can be dealing with Libras and Scorpios here. This is the card of Scorpio, the Death card. The Death card means something has to go. Something has to die off. Something has to be set free. Whatever it is, this is a decision you have to make to put things right in the universe. So this could be in your personal world. It could be letting go of a family member, a friend, a romantic interest. But the universe is saying here something has to change. Something has to be cut out because you need to move back into the energy of being in alignment with your own destiny. Holy dooly. By doing this, you're going to not only bring things back into alignment, but you're going to feel a lot more, a lot happier, full of joy with the decision, and feeling here like everything's falling back into place. So there's a very happy outcome coming with the Sun. Wow. Okay. There is a destined event here. Okay. This is your soul contract card. There's a destined event that needs to take place, that needs to align with some sort of soul contract that you made with the universe. There is something you are ready to close out, finish up, some sort of cycle here that needs to be closed. This is destiny here. So I feel like you're making some sort of judgment call here with the Justice card to cut something out, to move away from something that is not serving you and is taking your vibration low. You need to come back into this vibration. It's something to do with cycling. I can see that very clearly with this card this morning. The Star card talks about healing. It talks about faith. It talks about being in alignment here with your destiny. And something is not in alignment and it's not part of your soul contract. So the universe is saying you need to move it aside and you need to embrace something here yet for the future. All right, let's see what's happening here. All right, so with the Ace of Pentacles, so you're getting a brand new start here. So very often when we close things down, it means we're moving into a brand new cycle. And I feel with this Ace of Pentacles, it is about a brand new cycle. I'm particularly drawn, I think this is a stoat. It could be a weasel. But I'm particularly drawn to this morning. So for those of you who are into looking at what the animal meanings are, this is standing out for me big time this morning. So I'll have to look that up myself. But if you want to look it up, you might get a little bit more insight. The Ace of Pentacles talks about a brand new start, but this talks about stability. It talks about moving down a pathway where you feel you have all the information you need. See, the moon is in the full behind here. So you have everything you need now to move forward. So perhaps in the energy you're in at the moment, in that energy of cycling, whatever you've been doing, I feel like you're coming to a realization with the Death card. And I feel that this is going to put you on a new path here. So we'll see what's going on. It could be too. This can also mean that you're coming into work. You're coming into money. So it's possible for some of you, the cycle you're closing out could be the cycle of unemployment. It could be a cycle where you've struggled. But I feel like something is coming through here with this Ace of Pentacles that's going to help you move into a new cycle. So it could be about, it doesn't necessarily have to be about a personal journey. It could be about something that has stood in your way for a very long time that is now moving aside for you. All right, so we have the King of Swords coming through here with the Eight of Wands. Some of you getting communication about this very shortly. There is some sort of dissatisfaction here with this Four of Cups. Some of you getting information here. If you're in a legal dispute here, this is money coming through. And the King of Swords is a card that I see often as a lawyer. Or somebody in a legal profession. So I feel like for some of you, this is money coming because of some sort of decision made in the courts here. For others of you, this is perhaps a job or a situation being offered by somebody new, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, that's going to help you see forward on your journey. There's communication here, very, very rapid communication. So something looks like it's coming probably in the next week to help you move forward here. I feel that you're coming out of this energy here, this Four of Cups energy. So perhaps something that you were accepting in the past is no longer right for you. So you may have been accepting something as a cycle of learning that you are realizing now doesn't fit right with you anymore. You're either bored with it or you're dissatisfied with it. All right, we have the Temperance card. I do have a lot of major arcanas coming through in this reading too, so make note. All right, the Lovers card. Okay, Temperance, balance, Two of Pentacles, all about balance here. We've had this a lot lately, this idea of balance, so I just want to go into it a little bit more. Because when you're in balance and in the Temperance energy, it means you're vibrating at a high vibration. To get to a high vibration, you've got to be basically in the attitude of gratitude. So it's about having this sort of mindset of feeling happy, feeling comfortable, being satisfied with where you are, living in the moment to raise your vibration. Now, the way to raise your vibration is obviously as simple as doing gratitude prayers every morning and night time before you go to bed, when you get up, maybe doing some meditation. Those sort of things do help you raise your vibration. What you do need to have if you're going to be in alignment is to have your body, mind and soul all in the same place. So your heart is feeling what your mind knows and your intuition knows. If they are conflicting, then your vibration's going to be lower. So if your heart wants something but your mind's saying it's not good for you, you're going to bring your vibration down. If your soul wants something, say giving up work, going and learning a new craft, and your mind's saying I can't afford it, you're going to bring your vibration down. So there's the energy of having all of those things in the right place, all in alignment with each other. If they are all in alignment and you're complete and content where you are, then your vibration starts to rise. And you know when your vibration starts to rise because manifestation becomes second nature to you. So then if you appreciate what you've got, then everything comes in exactly as it's meant to. But if you're vibrating low, then the universe can't feel your vibration to send what you need to you. So that's when that comes in as divine timing. So when you've got them all in alignment and you're completely comfortable, your body, mind and soul are all on the same page, then you will bring in what you want, what you need to manifest in your life. But there's a lot of cards of balance here. Now for some of you, this could be a choice in love, because we do have the Lovers card here. So maybe the universe is telling you here that some old cycle needs to close out and you need to move forward, and there's some choice in love. So it may mean that you're walking away from a relationship and closing out a cycle. It could also mean you're moving into a new relationship, but that's going to change things for you. But there is balance that needs to be achieved here. And this person's eternally balancing these two pentacles. So this means your life is always going to be a series of balance. But you've got to choose how you want to balance it. And if you're looking at this in a negative way, it's going to be very difficult for you to see how to keep your life in balance. So for example, if you're in a job where you're putting in too much effort and you're working extremely hard and don't feel that you're getting any recognition for that, these pentacles are going to keep balancing because you keep putting in more. You make something toxic because you keep putting in more energy. There's a balance that's required. So it's very, very potent in this reading, the balance. Something is changing though. All right, so we have the Ten of Swords. So there's the end of a cycle. For some of you, it may be new love coming through with, oh, definitely. Okay. Let's change the whole context of that reading then. Sometimes I just don't see it coming. There is an ending needed for something for you to open up something new. The Lovers card, the Ace of Cups, Two of Cups here tells me that you are opening up to new love here because you're bringing yourself back into balance. This is love that's in alignment with your soul, especially with the Lovers card here. What I feel here, the universe is saying that it's something to do with self-love that brings you back into this love focus. It's something to do with self-love, and I feel like in the current cycle, you're not investing enough here in your self-love. Something is changing though, because it's bringing around this change here into the love energy. Let's just have another look. So something's not right in the universe. We see karma at play here. There is something you need to cut out, move on from, something that needs to die away in order for the sun to shine again. Something that is destined for you on your pathway. You have some sort of soul contract here that needs to be fulfilled. It needs to be completed. I feel like many of you are starting to know what this is now. The Three of Wands says to me that you have a beautiful future here, but you've got to let go of your past. Because something here is holding you back from having what you want. I just want to get a few more cards to clarify this so I can let you know what's going on. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords. Some of you are anxious about this. The Devil card. All right, so for some of you, this is about closing out some sort of cycle here because we have the Strength card coming through. All right, and then we have the Five of Cups. I feel like you're in some sort of cycle here that you know that you're in. You might not know why you're in it. You may not understand the lesson yet, but you understand what you're doing is not serving you anymore. Because this energy for me could talk about codependence, toxic relationships, narcissism, all these sort of energies coming through here that are making you feel incomplete. You're worrying, you're stressing, you don't have all the information. Something is missing here. But I feel like you feel that something is missing even though you can't put your finger on it. What I see here with the Strength card, it's got something to do with your shadow side. So for some of you, it could be cycling out of a cycle of codependency, addiction. This could be lots of different things here. But it's something to do with your ego. Always remember that the devil represents that side of you, your ego side. The side that keeps you trapped and bound to either doing things that are socially acceptable, sitting in the energy of materialism, addiction, whatever it is here, something is keeping you trapped. You're chained to this. And this, look at this. This is like you're running away with your demons tamed here. So you've broken some sort of chain between these two energies because you're moving forward. There has been some sort of unhappiness where you are. And maybe for some of you, this is about being trapped in some sort of past energy. But now what you need to focus on is the 2 cups. Because they're appearing here. So there's some sort of energy of releasing something to move forward. Perhaps for some of you, it's not so much about a particular thing. It might just be accepting something that isn't right for you. But whatever it is, you're feeling it here. You're feeling it. But what we all love about this card, it's one truth away from closure. So the 9 of Swords is about anxiety, sleepless nights, fighting your demons. 10 of Swords is about closing the cycle. Ace of Swords sits right between the two. So it's like you need to understand a truth to move you through to the 10. And then once you do this, then you're ready to close out a cycle. And that is really evident with a brand new start. So something is taking you in the right direction here. All right, let's pull a Quantum Oracle card. Oh, no, not taking 2 cards. 1 will do. Oh, there it is. Okay, the card of Family's coming out, so we'll pick another card as well. Present Power. All right, so we have got the card of Family coming through. For some of you, this may have something to do with your family. I'm feeling this may not apply to everybody, but I feel like for some of you, it may have something to do with a family member closing out some sort of toxic energy in your family or with friends or people around you. This card shows a baby in a bassinet and children playing and having fun. I might just move to the meaning. This card could also predict a new partner, new relationships in your life. Feelings of spontaneity and playfulness also blossoming in your heart. Listen to the voice of the child within. See, the child within doesn't have an ego. Let yourself be open to all the ways you can have fun in your life, such as simple moments of enjoyment, fond memories that make you laugh, or spending time with the people that make you happy. Be playful and let your inner child come out. It's one of the best things you can do to connect with the universal joy. Right, now I'm understanding. Okay, so we have the card of consciousness here. This is present power, strength in the here and now. A man stands on a pedestal holding a chain in each hand. The chain in his left hand, representing the past, holds a powerful lion. The chain in his right, representing the future, holds a tiger. The beasts are quiet and the man is in control. Thoughts about the past and worries about the future can neither run away with him nor consume him. This card is letting you know that you have significant power now, and there's some present issue that will benefit greatly from your attention. If there's a matter to be resolved, a project to be finished, or a decision to be made, now is the time to prioritize it. You're in a position of strength, so keep your thoughts focused on the issue at hand and be ready to take action. Joyous opportunities are opening up for you at this time. You are now capable of taming the rampant, fragmented energy in your life by staying strong in the current moment. The past is over and the future will bring beautiful messages as long as you continue to be conscious of your power in the present. So this is the Power card. This is the card of the past. Now what Spirit is saying here is you need to let go of this ego energy and be childlike. Let go of what you don't need. Accept new opportunities coming in, but stay in the present. Be in the power of now. That's where your strength lies. All right, I will leave you with that. Thank you.